Hello. I am jumping on a few minutes early. Wait and see if it pops up for people. Say hi if you're here. Oh man. Who's here? I see 4 people. One is me on my tablet. Didn't know if there was somebody else. Wait, I wondered if Jeff was maybe popping on to say hi. Since I haven't seen him for almost a whole week now. Since I left last Wednesday. So, hi Veronica. How are you tonight? I am in Wetumpka, Mississippi, Alabama. That is how tired I am. Hi, Geneva. Good to see you. I am so tired. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. Steven's like, good night. I can't wait up. He was going to wait up to say hi and stuff, but he headed off to bed tonight. So it looks really plain old. I'm just in the corner where the kitchen table is in our VRBO. So I did bring in stuff from a few things that I bought and snooped along the way down to Alabama. Hi, Mary. I will be back in April. So we have 4 more days left of this show before I head back. And I am meeting up with Paula for a couple days. And then I'm visiting with a friend in Pensacola on the way home as well before I start driving back. So yeah, I know. That's why I was like, great. I'm not gonna be back till next month. It's kind of silly. So it has been a lot of work. We did there's Paula. Hi, how are you? We have a huge booth set up. It is crazy. It is so we're here in Wetumpka, Alabama. We're for the BTS, the Beautiful Table Settings Bash convention. So there's 2 of them, 2.5 days that start on Monday, and then the other half day for the second session starts on Wednesday. So we will carry over and have some like an afternoon meet and greet kind of thing between the 2 sessions on Wednesday tomorrow, and we'll have everyone there. I am really tired. My brain still is not quite turned over to daylight savings time, let alone central time. And then on top of that, we the setup was something. We started around I think one of our first of our 4 people got in around 11 unloading vehicles, and then I got there around 12:30. We have 8 tables across the back plus 2 2-foot shelves in the middle of it, 2-foot wide shelves, and then 2 6-foot tables that come out from that. And then along the front of it, we have about 6, 8 other 6-foot tables across the front. So that is what we filled up. It has been so busy. I haven't even thought about filming, or I've taken pictures, but it wasn't even from the first time it was filled up. Hi, Kristen. So, hi, Laura. Welcome, everyone. And it's just been go, go, go. Because the speakers are in the same room as the vendors, we're not supposed to talk and or sell, quote unquote, on the side, because we're on the side and then the stage is up front. They just don't want the extra noise and talking and stuff, which is fine. It's nice to have a little bit of a break, and then they break and they're all able to come out. If somebody wants to walk around and look at stuff, they can look at it and make a pile up on the table. And then we just, figure it out after their session is over. So it's not like they can't shop. They just want people to pay attention to the speakers because that's part of their convention that they pay for. So, but it's a civic center. So it's like a tile floor with concrete under it. It's not been great. You can walk up and down that and do that for 3 days now. So it is tiring. We went to bed, I think, last night around 10. And tonight we're like, I could just go to bed and it would be a problem, which is so silly because it seems so early, but uh, it's going to take a little bit to catch up. Oh, excuse me. See, it'll take a little bit to catch up because I'm getting up early too. The first morning we had to be there by, they wanted us there by 7:30. And in my brain, that's 5:30 in the morning because we just switched over. Hi, Bonnie and Sherry, welcome. But so we have almost 20 people in the room. I figured I've brought it in to show you. I will show you what I have. If you guys are interested in stuff, if you have any other questions, let me know. Ooh, I figure I'm going to be about an hour tonight and or less, depending on what I can get away with, how long it takes me to go through what we have. And so some of it will be kind of a show and tell, and some of it will be. So how does that sound? Miss Paula, are you willing to pop in some modding stops and starts for me? If so, that would be great. Oh, a bug on me today, and it just feels like there all the time now. So awesome. Thank you, Paula. Of course. No cursing. It's a nice show. I smacked my lip with my hard straw. The straw is, it's not flexible. I smacked my lip with it earlier today. Like punching myself out. I have bruises everywhere from the boxes. Hi, Ma. How you doing? Well, my first one is a show and tell. This will be going to my mid-mod show. I believe this is a Viking owl. It's got that control bubble with the clear over the red. And I have seen people posting, or I've seen some pictures recently of some of these, and they come in about 5 or 6 colors. And when I saw him, I thought, oh, I know what that is now because I haven't seen those in person before. So that's kind of fun. Thank you, Bonnie. Hi, Miss Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. So yeah, we haven't had time to do anything but get here, set up, and then eat dinner, come to our house. We have a VRBO, whatever it is, and come in, get in the house, and go to bed. That's it. That's what it's been. Hi, Lindsay. This one is available. This is kind of fun. These are those milk glass. I'm going to bring it up close so you can see. Covered like dresser dishes, and this is a big one. Let's see. It's about 8, almost 10, 11 inches from top to bottom, about 3 inches tall. This would be $28 start. It's got like a cameo and then the roses on the lid. They had 2, but the smaller one had chips all inside this rim. And this one is just really nice. So this is the one I picked. I don't know who the maker is on these, but one of our local ladies collects them. So if and when 28 would be the start. Sorry, Paula. If and when it makes it home, I can find out some more information about it. Got this nice beaded frame around the cameo face. And then they look like cabbage roses or the roses. Yeah, definitely milk glass. And it's not, there's no fire to it. Just hold it up to my light. There's no light over this table, but my new stand has this light. So yeah, it's really pretty. And then the rim that sits inside is nice and smooth. There are a couple little rough spots, like right around where the mold was, but no chips in it. And then it also has the design around the outside. Oop, blowing it out of the dish as well. I've seen several of these, but I haven't been able to pick up a big one like this before. And this is well over a pound of glass, maybe even close to 2 with these 2 pieces. So, but it's really pretty. I see we got Geneva in there. Thank you, Geneva. I do not know who the maker is. Ma, are you awake and watching? There's no mark on the bottom. It's just totally smooth. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing tonight? Stephen has cut out and gone to bed on me. I'll have to give him a hard time later. So we can count that down. I prepared. I have a whole bag full of sticky notes, pens, all those things that I need. It's in my pricing bag at the show. Not here, of course. And I have that one there. I know. Y'all just have to give him the business later. Because I was like, I just want to go to bed. But I don't know what I dropped. I'm going to show y'all what I got. Yeah, I don't know who made them. I think, Mom, Roberta has a small collection of these. But really pretty. So I'm going to pack up as I go. There's going to be a little bit of noise tonight. I'm just going to unpack and pack so we don't make too big of a mess. Let's see. So basically I had part of Wednesday, a couple stops on Thursday, and a couple stops on Friday. I did we were in Stephen's shop on Saturday, and a friend of ours came and, I know. A friend of ours, Eddie, came over to Stephen's shop and took us to a couple places on Saturday. Oh, this is terribly loud. I'm sorry, guys. These are cool. Okay. Oh, do I have my keys? I didn't check these. I might have to grab my keys quick because I do have a black light on my keychain. And then I'll know. Can you hold for one moment? I'll grab it quick. It's just right around the corner. Okay. Oh, goodness. That doesn't help me any. I'm not glowing. Bummer. But I wanted to check before I said anything. So these will be for sale. I have 3 choice, but either Fostoria. Oh, cool. I don't know because they made all different sizes of those boxes. Hi, Denise. Geneva. And I know most of she was calling them dresser boxes, but I mean, they did have glove boxes that were on their dressers too. So, but that oval shape, I'm not sure. Okay, since these are all here and I want to give you a choice. Okay. I mean, I can find out for you what I can find out and always pass it on to you, Geneva. Because she's the gal in Colorado Springs that collects them has several different shapes. We can see if we can find out any more about it. It's not like I can't communicate with you any other time, so. Well, you know. Oh, goodness. Some places take their stickers off, some places don't. I like to take them off just so you can see the glass so it's not like hiding anything. But this one is the silliest wrap job I've ever had. We're just going to cut our losses and pull it off the funny way. So, how is everybody tonight? How is it in Colorado? It's been chilly here. We woke up to frost and on the windshield yesterday morning. It wasn't frozen this morning, but it was just dewy on the window. They had a frost warning in Rogersville for Sunday morning. So, hi, Midge. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Oh, good. I'm glad you like those minis. I love the minis. They're so cute. Oh, good. It has, I mean, I expected it to be way warmer here. It's barely even gotten in the 60s with the wind and everything. So, all right, let's see. All right, so these are going to be a choice. I was going to write that down. Best laid plans. 70s next week. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So these are a choice. These are big art glass candies. This one is white with a purple spiral and a very dark, I would say it's almost a brownish purple wrapper ends on it. You have freezes there too, Paula. So they're going to be $16 start, and it'll be a choice, Paula. This is the second one. It is circular, like a cylinder. It's clear to these yellowy orange stripes on them. Oh, good. I'm glad it's starting to warm up. And the only one that reacts a little bit to the black light is this one. And there's got to be some sort of a name for this shape. It's like a rectangle with the corners at an angle. It's got that dark amethyst wrapper ends, and then this frit, and a little bit of frit. Ooh. The yellows, oh, can you even, nope, it's just showing the purple light reflecting. A couple of the yellows are a little bit orange. The combination of the light and how dull my black light is at this point. So, I know they're really big. So I would say 7 inches, because that's almost 8 for me, and about 3+ inches wide. And so here's this one in comparison, and then the white one as well. They're all about the same size, and they are big. I know, right? These ones wouldn't fit. These would actually be kind of fun to hang in a window as well, because you could definitely tie a ribbon around the end where the wrapper kind of attaches to the candy, and you wouldn't have a problem with that slipping off. So then that's just a little bit of frit on each side of that one. They are big, but I thought they're kind of fun. They'd be really neat in yellow too, because of the accent colors, or even a white bowl to show off the colors of them. So they'd be fun for Halloween. Even in a black glass bowl, that'd be pretty too. Or a little jack-o'-lantern. So, all right. I know you do need a big bowl. I know. I know. That's okay. Oh, excuse me. My box, pass it over here. The whole dining room table, right? You just set them up down the middle. They would be kind of fun. Down a table runner would be interesting. There's Jeff. Hi. How you doing tonight, honey? Okay. It's a noisy night. I think about pulling stuff out, and then I thought, no, I'll just do it with you guys. And you'll know where it came right out of the fresh from being picked. How about this one, Ma? This is the Peking blue color for Fenton, unless somebody else made it, which with this base, maybe Jeremy can help me out on that one. It is almost 9 inches across. So do you have can you help me out on an age on this one? The normal one that I see has like the shape, and then they've made it into all the different shapes and such. Yeah, it's fun. I know the Peking is a heat sensitive glass, so that's where you're getting that variation from that light blue to this brighter blue. There is no stamp on the bottom. And I love the swirls that it gets. So the question is because of the foot is, or the on the bowl. Yeah, nothing on the bottom. So for me, typically what I would say is Peking blue, no logo. This should be from the early Fenton. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, 30s or so. This is an older piece. It's a nice size bowl. It's got a fun shape to it. So this would probably be around, my guess would be around 40 to 50 at a show, give or take. Because I know our other ones that have been the melon shape been running around $45, $55. So I could start this one at 35 for you guys here. Right? And look at how white it is almost right here on the bend there in that section. Now it is showing up. I mean, when I'm looking at it, yeah, it is pretty good. This light is great. It is really showing off the. Now, see if Jeremy's in right away, you know it's a good price on that. I might have underpriced it if he was in that quick, but that's okay. I definitely got a deal, so I'm passing it on to you guys. When I picked this up, it said blue bowl, and I said, I pretty much think I know what that is. Yes, all 3 of the candies do fit in here because when I took it up to the register, I had all 3 of them set in there. So it's just about right size for that. It is about, I would say 5 inches tall, just about 4 to 5 inches tall. All right, Jeremy. I see you at 40. Hi, Yvonne. I was going to message you that I was off driving to Alabama And then I've been driving and setting up and all the things and haven't had time to barely get messages out, tell people I even arrived. So hi, Jolita. Hi, how are you? I know. I need to catch up with you when I get back. So we have Jeremy's in at 40. Geneva is out. Paula is counting us down. I'm gonna start writing. I'm gonna set it down because I don't want to drop it. King blue bowl. And we're counting it down for Jeremy. So that was a fun find. I do love finding. I didn't find a whole lot of Fenton, but I found a few pieces. Okay, they're sold. Thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy, are you going to Springfield, Missouri in April? Let me know if you want me to hold it for one of the times we're going to get together for Fenton stuff, or if you want me to ship it to you. Good night, Midge. Thanks for dropping in. Okay. All right. I didn't know. Trying to think of one else. Or message me if you're going to be going back and forth anytime, and I'll let you know if we're going to be around any of those times. How's that? Otherwise, I for sure can ship it. Not a problem. Okay. This is a super cute mid-mod style purse. Now, yes, we're going to Springfield in April next month for a show. I think it's on the 20th or 20. We set up on the 20th, 21, 22, 23, somewhere in there is when we'll be there. So, this has the like plastic lid, lucite or plastic, whatever it is, with the metal handle that goes up and down. And then it's like metal that is woven to look like a basket. And the inside is like a fabric covered cardboard. And this would probably be going in my mid-mod show, but I can start it for 36 here if anyone is interested. It is about 9 inches here, so it's about 8 at the bottom. It's about 4 inches deep. And then with the handle, it's about 8 inches tall. Yeah, Jeremy, in April, we'll figure out for sure if that one's happening or not for us. So let me know. I mean, we can communicate, not a problem. Figure it out. Depends on how quick you want it. Oh, Delaney says she is in. It's not like super lightweight, but it's not like this is a very thin metal that they used for weaving that design in. And then the sides are solid. It's nicely done. I have not seen a mark on it. It's got a couple spots on the bottom, probably where, you know, it got scuffed up a little bit and there's a little, like a little rust spot. What else was I looking? I was looking at the back where they've attached the hinges. I thought it was adorable. It's definitely catching all the light. Oh, okay. Okay, well, Miss Jolita, yes, Miss Jolita, I can communicate with you when that gets closer to let you know when. I'm not sure if we'll just be coming in and going out for that. Depends on how many people are going with me. And Paula, Paula's counting you down, Delaney. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Delaney. Stick this little note inside there, and since it's not breakable, we're just going to slip it right in the box. Okay, let's see. These are kind of fun. As we were working on packing up Stephen's shop and looking around what else he had, he's like, oh, here's those things I bought for you at auction that you asked me for. They are the coolest little, they're like called, they're just calling it an airtight container. And they come in a box. They are, what was it made by? Doesn't say. 250 milligrams is the container size. Looks like it's a made in China kind of thing. It's called contained art. That's like a white tiger head, and it's like a jar. But obviously you can't stand it up that way, but it's got like that, was it hermetically sealed, however you say that word. So I have two different shapes. I have this white tiger, and Stephen has had these for like over a year for me. It's really kind of fun. Yeah, made in China. Containedart.com, designed in the USA, made in China, individual works of art, airtight, dependable storage. So I would probably put about 12 on my booth for this guy, so we can start him at 10. He doesn't have eyeballs, but he's just got those beautiful green eyes and a pink nose. Now about this big, so 6.5 inches tall. And then, oh, okay. Let's see if I can reach the other one. It's only a little round table. You would think that I'd be able to do that. This is the other choice. He's a Frankenstein one. He has got a little bit, no, same size, 250 milliliters. Same description. He goes this way and opens. And there we go. There's the brand on the bottom. He's got his brains hanging out at the top. So those are the two jars. I have the gnome one, and I'm keeping that one for a little while for me. So, okay, we got Jolita in at 10. We can count it down. It reminds me of the tigers from the magic show in Vegas. Who had those? What's his names? Don't remember. But that's what reminds me of the Vegas tigers. And I'm guessing, yep, there we go. Frank or the tiger. He'll be fun to put out at Halloween at the booth, if nothing else. And I think we are, yes, Siegfried and Roy, that's it. You'll have to fill in the blanks for me tonight. Oh, she's going to take both. Okay, thank you, Jolita. Those are really fun. All right, we're going to put them away, placed in there. A little bubble wrap here, so we can get them off the table. All right, cool. Thank you. Let's try another bag. I have a box, but I honestly can't remember because I asked them when I when I did do my snooping, it's not worthless. It's really important. Just stuff I don't remember. I just asked them for small boxes. So then if I had multiple items, I don't know what they put in what box. So these are valuable bags, though. We've already run out of bags. We've had to buy paper. We've run out of paper twice. But this one's going to be a show and tell. I bought this one and I want to put it up on my wall with my gnome plate. It is a 3D mushroom art, like it says the mold company on the back. Byron Molds, 1972 hobby piece. I thought that would just look so fun with my gnomes. And if I get tired of it, then I'll offer it up to you all, get first dibs. But I liked it. I thought it was cute. Let's see. Oh, this one is fun. Now see, here's the thing. I know stuff is good, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. There is no mark on it. It is topaz color-wise, like that's what Fenton would call it. And it does glow, it goes up to the opalescent. But do I know who made it? Do I know what the pattern is? No. I know, it's just as old as me. It's perfect for my collection. And since it's got a stem on it, I don't think it's a goblet. It might be like a stylized comport of some sort. I don't think it's a spooner because I think that they would tip out. I don't think it's deep enough for a spooner. So this at our booth, I would probably price that starting around $35, $45. So I could start it at 30 here for you guys. Need to spot for trash. I guess I'll just throw it in the box so I don't make a mess on the floor. Yeah, it's very pretty. And it is about 7 inches tall and just about 3 inches across, I believe. It's got that nice beaded design. I would guess like Northwood or Westmoreland, maybe somebody who had some of the old press glass or EAPG molds, because that's what it reminds me of, is some of those that old style. Hey, you think maybe Fenton? I've not seen this in anything Fenton, but I agree with you. It definitely could be Northwood. And it does give Victorian vibes. So that's where I'm getting that. It's an older mold that another company got and then made later with this color glass versus it being made in a clear glass. It does have one little bit, you can see that right there. It looks like extra glass sticking up because this goes all the way through both directions. So I don't know if it's a little bit of extra glass in there or if it's supposed to be there, but it does. It does exist. No scallop is off, so it's not Fenton. Yeah, I didn't think it was Fenton. I would guess Northwood, Westmoreland, with an old mold reproduced. But reproduced meaning in, say, the 70s or 60s, because they weren't in business. That's that. So, all right, we got Laura in, right? We can count it down. I'll put my tag back in the box. I missed putting the little tag in the box for Jolita. That's what I was wondering, Ma. It could be, but it's such a bright, vibrant color. I don't know if it was originally produced in this colorway. I'm going to call it a comport, though. For, I was like, what, Kristen? It's really tired here. Finally got what you were saying. Thank you, Laura. Okay. Perfect. This is valuable rack too. The bag, the rack, all valuable commodities around here this weekend. That, nope, don't get to see that right now. That's a present for somebody. Oh, there's multiple things in there. What is that one? Oh, that was the purse. That one's empty already. Woohoo! How are we doing, guys? Find some good stuff. I just love, I do like being able to spend money at some of the small, antique stores, the local shops, versus some of the big giant places along the way. I like putting a little bit of money into the small towns as we travel. Okay, here's a fun one. It's in the style of like Treasure Craft, the Flume from Six Flags, but it is not marked. Well, if it was, looks like it had a sticker on it, but it's not there anymore. So it's just a souvenir mug from the amusement park. And I would start that at $8. I know ours was called, what do we call ours at Elitch's? I think I was just called the Log Ride. It was Splash Mountain at Disney, I think. I thought that was kind of fun. There's no particular city, but a fun ride that I think a lot of people have fun memories about. I have a little planter. It's like the baby planters, but she's more like a little tween or an older girl. And I saw another one with another sport on it later. I know they did different cities and states, Mary Beth, because I've seen them for like Florida and stuff like that. So, but this is all the pastel colors. She's a cute little planter, and it is marked Ardco, fine quality glass made in Japan. And it does have a number on the bottom right here. Oh, there we go. 3763, and there's the sticker. This would be a $12 start. Look at her little eyes. And then what I was starting to say was after I purchased this one, at a later store, I saw another one in another sport, but they had like $24 or something on it. So, I mean, I was like, that's not going to come home with me. But then I knew that there was a series or grouping that they did with an older child versus the babies with different sports on them. Mm-hmm. Valley Fair, that's in Shakopee, city I was born in. We used to go up to those Elitch Gardens. It was the local one up in Denver. They became a Six Flags for a while, but now they are back to independent. They're not part of that anymore. Let me get these two out because they will be a choice. And yeah, that question about Treasure Craft doing different places. I know they've like Kristen was saying about SeaWorld, Disney. I've seen a lot of Yellowstone. They did a lot of different souvenir work. But because it doesn't have any marking on it, I definitely can't say it's Treasure Craft without going and researching it a little bit more. But it is in that style. It could have been like a hobby piece, but it looks like it's missing a sticker. But I thought most of their stuff was marked into the bottom. So, oh, cool. Nice, Mary Beth. Thanks for looking it up. Yep. The log right up at the old Elitch's was awesome. I agree. All right. These are going to be a choice. I have the leopard and the tiger, and they are the big figurines. And I will show you them one at a time. They'll be choice. This one is about a little over 7 inches tall. They have the mark. Oh, it has a sticker on the bottom. Sheffield, Japan. Oop, let's see if we can get it to. So it looks to me like they might have sat on somewhere where there was plant or a little bit of water, because this is a little bit colored on the base, or they had some felt on it with glue. Either way. So these will be a choice of start at $12 each. And here's his little face. There's a leopard. So he's that big. And then the tiger, he does not have his sticker, but here's his face. But I've had one cat like this before, so I do know that they are Japan, era-wise, in terms of when they were made. And again, he's got a little bit of staining, like he sat on something, or it had been glued and then the felt came off, one of the two. So they are big. The first time I had these, I only had, I think I had the leopard. So when I saw him on the shelf, I knew what they were. It's kind of a cat theme going on here. How it evolved into that, I don't know. Hi, Robert. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Okay. I'm going to wrap up a couple of these so I don't put them off the table. And we'll see. I have 2 boxes left. One is smaller than the other one. Let's see what we find in the boxes, because sometimes I don't remember what's in them. Okay, we'll start with the bigger one. Oh, I know what this is. This is a piece of a set. So I'm going to set that to the side. Okay, I know what this one is. Part of it. It's kind of a bummer when you have to have all the pieces to get pulled out. This is the lid. Oh, I forgot to wrap up the mug. Get the mug out of here. There we go. That is not it. We might just have to be potluck until we get to all the pieces on the box. I know it is kind of like Christmas because They wrap pretty well. This is one of these places we go to. We try and stop every time we go past them, and they wrap so well. I don't even watch them do it. I trust them to do what they're supposed to do. Then I have one piece out of 4 sets. Okay, let's see. What's this one? This is the middle. Here's an item that is all by itself. It's in the original box. It is Royal Krona, Sweden, crystal animals. And this one is the owl. He has the sticker right here on the back that identifies it, along with it being in the box itself. And I would need to start him at, I think, $21. It's about, I'd say 4 inches tall and then about 4 inches from wingtip to wingtip, and he is about 1.5 inches deep. Now this guy would cross over for me in terms of where I would take him. Since he is made in Sweden, he could go to my Scandinavian shows, or he is definitely mid-mod style, and he could go to my mid-mod show. He does have a flat base for standing up like this, but I'm not going to balance him tonight. He almost could be, all the animals have that flat back. It could almost be similar to a bookend. And what's kind of fun is you get to see some of the other animals that they made in that series on the box. Package, and then the only thing else on there is who designed the package, and just that they are animals in design by Lisa Larson, Royal Krona, Sweden. Original price back in the day from Cherry Creek something. There's the original sticker. $13.50. I have seen the polar bear, and I believe the cat. The cat might have been at the mall in Colorado Springs, Yvonne. I don't remember. I might have seen the rhinoceros over a different time. I see Romola at 21. He's cute. He's the glass is very clear. Like it almost gives you that optical illusion of which side it is. And you see the 3D side. Yeah, it's so clear you almost look like it's looking at you the other direction. So, okay. We can count them down. Oh, Mary's in at 22. Yvonne says 25. I'm gonna have something to drink while you guys oh, it's almost empty. That's a bummer. I would say he's almost a pound, if not over, especially with the box. Let's see if I can find another piece or something. I know what that's to. I know what that's to. Oh, this might be what I want. I'm going to find another piece of paper to write on so I don't drop him. And Vaughn. Oh, no worries. I'm going to write Swedish owl. And find my paper that I just pulled off. There we go. Okay. Oh, fun, Jeremy. I know that they've been up there with John and Ann making glass this week. Mary says 28. Let us know if you're in or out, Yvonne. Romola says 30. Yeah, that's the bummer is like everything always happens at the same time. Mary's out. Thank you so much. That's right. And there's no friends in auction, Yvonne. That's how it goes. Oh, and she is out. Thank you. I'm going to put him back in the box. And right on this one here as you count it down. We have Romola. So, and on those lines of being gone and everything, so since I'll be getting back, oh, what did it be? Like the 2nd of April, I believe. So, I will do invoicing with my multiple Tuesday sales and do shipping of all of it together when I get home. Because there's no use in me trying to ship while I'm out on the road. As long as y'all have some patience for me, that will be awesome. Thank you, Romola. Thank you, everyone, for your offers on that. Okay. This is a 3-piece set. It is Vernon Kilns. The sticker just says part of a set, so they didn't, you know, sell one piece without the other. And I don't know, they have several different colorways in this plaid design. This is the green and yellow on the off-white color. It is a creamer and sugar set. This actually should be out at my booth. If it doesn't sell tonight, I will take it in with me. Oh, wait. Yes. I'm like, it looks like a teapot. Well, duh, it's a creamer. So the cream pours out. Hello. Tired much? Yes. And they're cute little cylinder shaped. Really cute design. So actually, do I have it on the wrong one? I do. It fits on both. I wonder if it was supposed to have one on each. That's a good question. That I do not know. But I only have one lid. And honestly, I don't remember which one it went on when I purchased it. I'll double check with Barb tomorrow because she collects this as well. So this would be a $15 start here. At the show, I would probably put about 20 to 24 on the set. I know, Ma, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it fits about the same. And they both have a finished rim. So I guess the creamer usually is the one without the lid. Regardless, you can put them on either one because they fit just about the same. I like the colorway with the bright yellow and the brighter green. They do have I have a tray that has brown and yellow on the cream. And I have some small plates that are black and gray on a light gray background here. Yeah, if I thought about it more, if I weren't so tired, it wouldn't have been such a struggle to figure out. Or it's like, wait, that doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right? This one, I know what this one is. Yvonne, you can help me out. Help me remember what these were at. I'm going to have to do a big guess on him for what to start him at. And I might be overestimating, but these are hard to find. Oh, that's going to stay in there. This is the covered amethyst owl dish. It is made by Imperial Glass. There's the mark. Got it upside down. Right there. You can see his feet through there. There's details on his feet, his feathers. These come in all different colors and finishes. Oftentimes their eyes are not intact. It is about 8 inches tall. It's a beautiful one. I walked right past it the first time. That's why it's really good to go through shops one way the first time and the other way the second time, because you see totally different things. I would probably have him at the Mid-Mod or the glass show somewhere around, I'm going to err on the high side because depending on the color will depend on his price value. I would probably have him around 100 to 125. So I could, in all good, I could start him at about 95 here if you all are interested. His eyes are amazing. It's a good thick glass that's in the mold. Those are applied and glued on. They are so cool. And I'm going to, just for fun, I don't think this color glows, but let's check it out. No, no glow. But at the mall, we've had a couple of these, like the red slag or the brown slag. I see them a lot more in the browns, but the purple is really striking. And with the holidays, with like for the fall or for Halloween, he would make an amazing display piece. And he has a solid weight of glass, I would guess around 2 pounds as well. So I love him. His little ears or wisps of ears with his feathers. He's pretty neat. I don't see these very often and not at prices I can bring it to you guys. So he was fun to pick up. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, you got the brown slag one from me? I forgot about that one. Those are like, yeah, like I said, the color I normally see. Okay, this is a milk glass covered dish. Fun scalloped edge with a ribbed kind of design on it. There is no mark on it as to who made it. About 7.5 inches across, so it makes about 6 inches tall. Here at the show, I would probably put it out for around $35 to $40, and I could start it for $30. Where these ones usually get their wear is on the scallops, because if they're knocked or fall on the floor, that's where their weakest point is, if they land on that open work, and or of course this open detail on the handle. And it's not firing. It definitely doesn't glow. It's got a little roughness on the inside here, but it's a really pretty piece. It reminds me of like a butter dish with a dome, but usually those are sitting on a flat ladder kind of style. They sure do like the milk glass and the Fostoria American here. That's what everybody is like. Do you have this in that pattern? Do you have that shape in this pattern? So if we could just like bring everything we owned and just pick it out, like push a button and it shoot it out of a drawer in the truck, it would sure be easier. So, but yeah, I love the extra scallops and see, that's what I was thinking too, but it's a bowl versus a platter, but the dome is amazing for the lid on that. It's a pretty piece. Ooh, excuse me, owl. Let's see. We may have multiple pieces in one box and the other half in another box because I had to have her split it to make it fit in the car. Okay. This one. Oh, the stickers are so awful to get off. This will be a $30 start. This is the cranberry, like mini dot optic. A picture. I believe they're kind of around the SERP picture size with a clear applied handle. It is the cranberry where you can see the clear layer over the ruby layer that gives it that cranberry color. It should be Fenton. It is pre-logo, therefore it was produced before the 1970s and is about yay big, which is approximately 5 inches tall. Yeah, Marilyn, we have a hard time selling almost anything clear in Colorado, but we have our secret weapon, Steven, down here in Alabama, and he knows what the people like for entertaining down here. So a lot of that we have, we make sure that we bring down to this different region. It's very interesting how different things sell in different parts of the country. So it is good to be aware of that. And for what to bring to shows, it's very helpful. So, I have a lot of cranberry at home for Fenton, but it was a deal enough that I couldn't leave it there. Boy, wouldn't this be pretty with milk or cream in it for a tea? Even if that's not what it's designed for, but it would be really pretty with that solid white color inside of it for using it as a serving piece on the table. Show through the color of the glass, really nice. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's something in there still. Now it's in. All right. This one I'm not going to put together, but I will show it to you because I just don't really want to put it together and take it right back apart again. Oh, come on. Stickers. It is. It's a cute size. Really? It's not going to come off. Alrighty then. Well, close enough, I guess. Just come off what I have. There it goes. Like, at least let me take off what I picked up. Now, I think this is, I was talking to Barb about it. I don't remember if it's Hazel Atlas or Anchor Hawking or who makes this. So it's the modern with the square bases. They make these in blue, they make them in purple, they make them in amber. But this is a centered handled, double tiered bowl set, chip and dip set. And it's very mid-mod pattern. See how they've drilled the hole through the bottom of that? And they've drilled the hole through this one. And then you put it together with the spacers and the handle, and it becomes a handled 2-layer chip and dip bowl. This is very Capri. There we go. Capri 1960s. I was going to say it's very mid-mod. That's where this will be headed. It is heavy. I would say this bowl itself is over 2 pounds of glass, and this with the handle is probably close to another pound. So it's a really neat effect, like this stacked up. And I would probably put, since I've not seen something like this at the mid-mod shows, I usually see the smaller round dishes or the oval dishes. I would probably put about $85 on this set. It's a beautiful colorway. So I could start it at 70 with you guys if you were interested. I know it's a big one and it would be something to ship, but I love being able to show them to you here first. And there's the handle. It looks like they kind of jury-rigged a piece of dowel wood to help with the spacer on it. Maybe the washers or whatever weren't exactly holding that bowl level. And looks like somebody put in a piece of wood there on the base to keep it so it's a good spacer and gives it a nice even surface to put the handle on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. The glass candies in that would be something. So I do like being able to pick up the serving dishes like that, especially something I haven't seen before or seen at a show before to have at the mid-mod stuff. Okay. Oh, these are different. They are a set of creamer and sugar, and they are metal. They are marked Japan underneath. They must be some sort of a pot metal because they're very lightweight. And I don't know if did somebody spray paint them to look this shiny or what. It just says 2-piece set in there. So they're cute little, I love the handles, kind of art deco. I could do a $12 start on this pair. Hi, Carol. How are you? So I would say this one's about 6 inches with the handle. And that says about, well, it's a little bit longer. Not too much longer, but a smidge. Well, hi, Cha-Ching King. How are you tonight? That's what I was thinking. I think that somebody sprayed them up. But look at how well the words, let me get them turned the right direction. It says made in Japan. And I just don't know if that would show up that well if they had painted them. But there is a little bit of like patina here. And it makes you wonder if they've been painted. So I have no idea. But they're super cute. I found some big candies, Carol. I am in Alabama, so I'm showing everybody what I found on the way here. That's what I was kind of thinking. Oh, this needs to go out too. I got one flower frog. It's a big one. Oh, about 5 inches across. I don't think I have anything that it would necessarily be ready to fit in at home, but I got it because everybody likes the frogs here for doing flower arrangements and such. And this would be $10 start. It's just a clear frog with a whole bunch of holes in it. Well, I will pull them back out to show you here. I'm almost to the end of going through it once. And I know where they are, so I'll pull them back out to let you see them. This is adorable. This is one of the first things I found. It's just a little vintage coin purse, plastic on the outside with, and it's all plastic actually with the metal clasp. And it's printed on there, colorful Colorado. Just a cute little souvenir. It would be $5. I thought it was adorable. There's a sticker I'm going to have to work on getting off. Yep, you could use those for marbles. See, you can separate your pennies from your nickels. It's a cute little one. Okay. Let me see if I can find the last piece that was separated in this other box. And then I'll pull the candies back out. Oh, Laura and Carol. I'll pull that one down. So Carol needs to be 6 or higher. Laura was in first. Oh, I must have gotten more things. Here's that one that was separated. Okay. I would guess it's about 2 by 3 inches. About a ½ inch thick. Carol, did you want to be in or out on that one? You'd need to be 6 or higher because Laura came in on 5 first. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay. Thank you, Laura. Oh my gosh, I forgot about you. Paul is counting us down. I'll put you down for it. Got it. Thank you. Perfect. I love these because they're not breakable. So easy to just find that little space in the box and fill it up. Oh, perfect, Laura. Here is the other piece of Fenton I found. If I can get the packing off. It is a Christmas style covered candy. So I believe it's like the oval medallion or something like that. What the name of it is. And then it was hand painted with the holly and the berries. This would be probably a $60 to $75 piece at a show. And I can start it at $55. Now, this one definitely glows. Yep, you can see it better this way. It is the satin custard glass. Satin finish, nice and smooth, not shiny. It is pre-logo, so there's no logo on it. So it's early, before the early 70s. Hand painted by the, oh, what is that? Marshall. Wanted it to be a W at first. M-A-R-S-H. Marshall? Or Worstel? Worstel? That's a good question. And here's the lid. It's got 4 paintings around it. It is about a total about 9 to 10 inches tall and about, I would say, 4 inches wide at the widest. Maybe we'll light up the lid as well. You can see that custard glow. Beautiful piece. That's a good question, Geneva. I know that at the beginning they weren't signing their pieces. I think into the 60s-ish. is when they started signing. That would make sense with this piece because it's pre-logo. There's no logo on it, so it's a late, I would say it's that 60s to 70s where they did the custard. They did the satin custard, the blue satin, the lime green satin, the white satin. We're all right in there in that era. I thought I said a start of 55, Paula. Betsy Worstel. Thank you. That one is a hard one with my tired brain. There we go. Yep, you can see it. WORSTILL. Perfect. They made this in several different colors over the years, and they would paint it with different florals. And I wouldn't have this wouldn't have been my first choice, in terms of guessing that they would put a Christmas design on this yellow custard, but it works nicely. They have the little more yellowy ivy color. It's not a green, so it's not a big stark difference between those colors. So yeah, it's a fun piece. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show Carol the candy, and then I have earrings to finish up with tonight. Sorry for the rattling. Carol, they were a choice. They're all this big. This is the first choice, and I think, did I say 16 was the start, Paula? So this is the white with a purple spiral and it's purple to a brownish purple for the candy ends. They are about 7 inches tall, and these are about 3 inches across. So there's the first choice. Here's the second choice. It's like a rectangle with the corners at a diagonal. And some of these little yellow frit pieces do react to a black light, but not like a huge amount. Has the same color, purpley brown on the twist. And then the last one is more of that cylinder shape. So it's round with this flat end, and then the clear candy end twists with the yellow and the yellowy orange spirals in the clear glass. So yeah, they are pretty cool, and they are all the same size. Let me get a good hold on them. So they would be kind of fun in a bowl all together. Or we talked about how you could put a ribbon around right here and have them hang in a window and have the light come through them. So, and they all kind of coordinate with the yellows and the purple and the clear and the white as well. So, hello Anna, welcome. Those are the candy, and then yes, 16 was the start. Thank you, Paula. I'm going to set them aside. I've only had one other big candy like that, and it was, I think, even bigger. But I had found that in Colorado. Okay, Carol, I see you there. I'm not going to hold all 3 of them together because I don't want to drop them. For sure. So, Paula is counting us down. They are choice between, we'll just call this one the oval. We'll call this one Let's call it the square. It's easier at this point. And then the other one we'll call round because it's like that Tootsie Roll shape. They are $16 choice, Anna, yes. And we have Carol, Glowy Girl is in at 16 currently. There. Oh, look at that. Those are the 3 choices. And I got one, they had these 3 choices. So I got all 3 different kinds that they had there when I was snooping. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Geneva. Can you imagine like for a Halloween or a trick-or-treating kind of theme table? It'd be really neat down a center, like a runner on a table. So, okay, yep, you're counting them down, right? Paula, I don't know what was retracted there. Last call, there we go. Oh, there's, okay, perfect. I'll write them down. Oh, yes, Alice in Wonderland. Eat me, drink me. Okay, Carol, let me know what choice you would like. And all for reals. You'll have to believe me that there's 2 of those. I just dropped one on the floor. All 3. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I will wrap those up when we're done. So the last thing I got at my snooping is these earrings. They are beaded and they are fantastic. They very much remind me of the 80s, 90s beaded look where people did, people like handcrafted and made these, sold them at craft fairs and such. Yeah, that would be neat to see pictures of what you do with them, Carol. Yeah. So probably the easiest way to do them is just one at a time. And these ones are on like a mother of pearl. And I think I can just start these at $5 a pair. These are long. Mother of pearl with like the peacock carnival finish kind of beads and then a clear seed bead. And they are attached there through the holes on the shell. And it looks like some sort of a silver setting that's holding the shell on there. Now, right, exactly. Abalone, there we go. Some of these were, original retail, $25 for where they were selling these. And some of them, it said on the cards, handmade by prisoners, by such and such a prisoner program. So like a prisoner outreach program, they're really cool. Hi, Johnny, welcome. Sorry if I missed you earlier. How heavy? This one with the shells are a little bit heavier. There are other ones like this. They're barely under an ounce. So they'll all be a $5 start, and I'll just kind of show them to you slowly so you can see the different ones. This is about, I would say, 4 inches. The other shells, this one dropped, the matching one dropped. It's the mother of pearl kind of shell. And it's got those, the long beads and then the carnival finish little seed beads. It's a little bit lighter because of there's no metal up here on it. And it's a little bit shorter. So for comparison, there's the length. This one's about 3 inches. This one's about 4. If you're interested in a pair, put in your offer with a description and go from there. This pair is parrots, and it is a longer pair. Let's see if I can give you a. Oh, I'll just take it off. It's easier to try and pick it out. It almost hits. Yeah, it's over my. It would hit my shoulder. But these were all handmade. So you can kind of see the reverse on this one. Yeah, I thought they were really fun. Okay, Paula was at 5. Okay, that would be this pair. Find my, where did I put my pen? That's awesome. There it is. It did take a little planning. So we can, Geneva, are you willing? Yep, she's already got her. We got Paula on this pair. They had a whole bunch of, they had 4 file boxes that they had put them on these big giant file cards. And I picked as many of the animal ones. And I picked the neat shell, the 2 different shell ones. So if there was interest, I could probably look again and see if they had any left when I go through there the next time. But it won't be until I go to Springfield. So we got Paula for that one. Okay, then we saw the parrots. And then this is a shorter pair. And it's kind of got, yes, thank you, Paula. Thank you, Geneva. The like a southwestern design, turquoise, red, and black beads. You betcha. Steven's been saying that to me all weekend, Geneva. And I liked it because it like looped back up instead of just being a fringe. These ones are super lightweight. And they're just a really pretty. I like those ones a lot. I like the pattern. That's why I picked in the colorway for those. Okay. So we have Delaney, I think, on this one. Oh, Moromola wanted the mother of pearl. How did I miss that? I must have looked down. And the birds. Okay. Got it. That's it. Thank you. And then we have Delaney on this pair. As long as we don't have anybody else who's coming in, I'm fine with everybody claiming them like that. I know. So I was like, I always, oh, I go, oh, me. He goes, you betcha. Thank you, Delaney. I got those. Okay. Next up, I have this owl set. Now they don't have any fringe, but they're kind of like a totem in a way. The kind of geometric design of an owl. They're about, I would say, just a little over 2 inches this way. Oh, good. I'm glad you got that. There we go. Fun. There, this one and that other blue one, the beads have a little bit of a sparkle to them. Bonnie is claiming the owls. Okay. Oh, I'm like, what animal is that? It took me a minute to look at it. They're butterflies. Yeah, the fringe ones again. They are probably about 2.5 inches long. Whew. And they have the long beads, kind of a periwinkle blue The black and the white. Definitely, Bonnie. Thank you. That's the butterfly. And I'm going to take this one out of the bag. Looks like out of Oregon. Let me see, is that something? Well, that's not what this is. It's just in the bag with this. This pair, I love this pair. Look at their polar bears. Kathy, no. I'm in a little kitchen area at our VRBO in Alabama. We're here for the BTS Beautiful Table Settings Bash convention in Wetumpka, Alabama. So those have like the carnival finish dark beads, and they have a little bit of blue and the longer beads there. Those are really fun. I would say they're about 2.5 inches long as well. I know there's a whole bunch of these, but I picked the animals this time through, and this is the last one. Looks like a bearded bear. I thought this one would be great for like Halloween or fall. Got the orange and black with gold, and then a little bit of the carnival beads right at the bottom. And they are longer again, about 3 inches long. I mean, you can't go and buy the beads to make these, let alone the time it would take to do them. Oh, Mom says she wants the bears. Okay. Put that back in that little bag. That'll do it. Thanks, Ma. Get in there. Cooperate. There we go. Perfect. So the last two I had that weren't clean. Oh, Marilyn on the orange. Geneva. I didn't say it. I'm not doing the guilt trip. Marilyn wants the orange pair. And the last one that wasn't claimed was the butterflies. Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn R. Perfect. I had a hard time finding smalls, so when I found these, I thought these are just amazing. They're really fun. Take you back to a lot of memories from the craft when everybody was crafting. They do look a little bit like lanterns. So yeah, I thought they were fun. If you guys like those, I will look and see if I have some left when I go through in April, because I'm going home a different route from coming out here. I came over Kansas and down into Alabama, and I'll be going just a little bit south to my friend from Colorado moved to Pensacola, so I get to visit her on the way home. And then I come up through Texas back to Colorado that way. So that is basically what I've had time. We haven't had time to even look at anything here. We haven't had time to go to anywhere except for dinner and our show for setting up and everything. So, right, Geneva? You could probably, if you really wanted to, you could probably switch them over to some clip-ons, because they're just through, it's just through right there at the top. You could put it over to that. So thank you, Laura. Yeah, it'd be really neat, right? The ornaments. Yes, I know, like your whimsies. You're right. I know I remember when people were making these and like the bracelets and stuff, and the time it takes is just amazing. So it was well worth picking a few up because they're kind of fun. So, all right, well, I'm going to call it a night. I need to go to bed, and I get to sleep in the latest. A necklace, yes, they actually would, you could convert one to a pendant if you wanted to as well. Almost all of them were earrings that I saw. You could definitely convert it to a necklace. and I'm gonna get some sleep. And I will pack this up and bring it on home to you all. And I will. I am tired, but the good news is I have a comfortable bed, and I will be out like a light. A little bit of sleep spray to get me there quick, and I get to sleep in. You don't have to be over till 9 o'clock in the morning. So, and yeah. So thank you all for joining me, seeing what I found, my treasures along the way here to Alabama. Hopefully, I will have some time to do some snooping with Paula. Um, we get to meet up Sunday and Monday is what it looks like coming up. So, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon, Paula. Good night.